they call me.
As you guys can clearly see by the title, and I know it's a little bit dark out underneath where I'm at right now. Of course, I'm underneath some shade, and I do have the settings set to where you guys can see me, because if I have it set to bright, you guys wouldn't be able to see me. And I'll probably add some brightener to this as much as I can while I'm not taking away from anything. Of course, as you see by the opening, this video is particularly for the Jazzy Entertainment channel, and as you guys can see by the title of the video, my retirement, my step down for music. You guys might be seeing this sometime late January, early February. It is in the month of September of 2019, and what I'm going to be talking about is about already things that have happened and going to happen in terms of past and future references. So that all goes into why I will be pretty much already retired at the time you guys see this video. December of this year would definitely be my last month, and of course I already showed maybe 2 to 3 projects. By the time you guys see this video, that will be my last projects, which is of course Straight Outta Columbia box set series, and Space, and maybe even Straight Outta Columbia cassette. So let's go ahead and really get on here with this video. So while I'm retiring, I want to start off with the second main reason why I'm retiring, and of course that has to do with outside of the music. Outside of the music, for me, one is going to be finance. It does cost to do the music. Not me costing to record it, because I invested in myself to buy my own equipment and learning how to work the equipment. But what's cost is going out and buying the materials that I need in terms of cases, blank CDs, and of course getting the disc refill papers, and then of course bringing my designs that I've made for the covers, and then getting those printed up. Now I do get a good discount over where I get my stuff printed up at, because I do a lot of business, but there's still money involved, and that stuff it really adds up. And plus at this time I have been working on myself to get myself in a better financial position that I'm still working on. Now of course you guys seen the videos of me breaking down certain things like that. The next thing is definitely going to be stress. For me personally, I do feel like that goes also into the finances, that there is stress. Even though I'm not signed to anybody and I am independent and I do work for my own self, if you will, per se, and I might see some money here and there being made from it, but nothing too much, because I know I'm not going to make back what I put into it. No, the stress is that I do stress myself because of, one, trying to get it out at a certain time, because I keep schedules for myself when I do music. Stress when it also tries to come up with the funding. And like I said, by the time you guys see this video, there may or may not be, of course, the Straight Outta Columbia cassette, because it is going to cost, and it does cost me money. And of course I explained in that video the reason why there may or may not be the cassette version that people would definitely like and to enjoy. I do treat this as a full-time job, as well as other jobs that I do as well. If it's not doing music, then it's trying to do YouTube, right? Now, in the near future, I am going to be doing a video on something that I want to get into. I'm not going to discuss what that is yet. That won't probably be until February, by the time I make that video. The next thing, of course, is trying to do promos for people, to promote certain people, of course, for $5 a promo. And you know, that gets a bit tricky because, you know, a lot of people prefer the male, or no, not the male, the female aspect of that rather than a male doing it. Of course, the next is management. Of course, I was management with clothing, but I decided to pass it on to another person along with my other partner who does that, because it does put, you know, a lot of stress, and I don't want to be stressed out. And of course, I've been doing clothing. I know a lot of people have been getting into doing clothing, but I've been doing that with Gary for a long time. Then after he left, I was doing it with Eric as well, and I learned a lot of stuff from him. And then I branched out on my own and decided to do something for foreigners instead, because it makes it a lot cheaper with the ordering and shipping rather than doing it in the US. And of course, that's managing and funding Steph White Collections. Now again, I left after her and a friend, and of course a sponsor as well, because, you know, that did end up putting stress on me, you know, regardless of what was there or not, from what I said, with it making it easier with the purchasing, the shipping. But, you know, there's always stress. Of course, managing, of course, with an actress. There was a couple of movies. One of them was a student film for a trailer. One of them should be out on, I think, 3rd of November. It's called Until Dawn, and it's a foreigner native film that is a bit based off that game Until Dawn. And there's a lot of heavy management, if not a good heavy amount of production put into this film. I tried to get the trailer, but because it's a foreigner native film, it is pretty much blocked here in the US. But I have been doing that, and I have my transfer receipts and my deposits that I received as well. So I've been, you know, doing stuff behind the scenes in terms like that. And then doing, you know, underneath the table businesses as well, doing underneath the table work. You know, your petty work for like maybe $60 to $50, right? So there's that. And of course, you know, my new amount of income that I now receive from SSI, which is around $400 a month. And of course, maybe for EBT, which is around $150. And of course, around this time, you know, I have probably moved into a smaller place to make payments and bills, you know, a bit easier, even though I won the house. But the house, you know, just wasn't worth keeping. There's too much for me to be said about that house that I don't want to go into on public, that I went into in private with certain people. Next is going to be focusing more on myself. You know, I have been focusing on myself. I've been doing a lot of videos that I've been wanting to do on my secondary channel called ChEDDErTARY931 Channel, and the stats and the views on that channel beats this channel a lot. I've always been focused and working on myself, but even more so now. And I say the next thing is definitely going to be health. You know, health is important. You know, I may not have a license, so I walk around a lot, but when I'm out there doing music and I'm on foot, you know, I am getting my exercise, but there's also some things that have happened that is not on this channel that is on my, of course, my secondary channel, which is the ChEDDErTARY931 Channel. And of course, I talk about, you know, where my health was at, and it was in the red zone, definitely in the OB stages. I don't know what size I'm going to be down by the time you guys see this video, but I am down to maybe 203 to 202. And of course, in the recording of this video, I have liver failure. There are pains. I am trying to look into a new doctor and get things set up to where I can get liver transplant if possible. I am working on my heart area. You know, my doctor's really afraid for me to describe me or to do anything around my heart area because I do have a really bad heart. Been working on my diabetes. You know, I am type 3. So, you know, health right now is really important to me, and that's what I've been doing. You know, I got to take care, of course, of myself, and that's, you know, what I have been doing. What else? I would say the next thing is, of course, it's going to be the main thing, which we get into the second reason for me in terms of why I'm retiring from music. Yes, I have ran out of things to talk about in my music. I'm not gonna lie, ran out of things to talk about. The last of the stuff that I have put out physically have been new projects. I cannot name them off the bat. I want to say maybe, I think it was Underground Prince 1 and 3, then GUS United States for side A album, and then Katsa's Love album on side B, then Voodoo, which was another new album, and then another new album called Ritual. From there was a mixtape put out called Pimp of the Dead, so there's definitely that. What else came after that? Psycho Trilogy, 3-disc set, and then The Keeper's Calling mixtape. And of course, by the time this video is out, my last couple of projects would have been out, which is of course Straight Outta Columbia box set and Space. You know, and I talk about those, and of course in a video called My Last Projects that is on this channel. So there's that right there. And of course, with being projects, you know, when it goes into digital, I had to mix up what I could, what I had left, to try to make something feel like new, or in terms of making it feel new, in terms of the best verses of, the best songs. And I know I put out ChEDDErTarY Hits 3, which is a greatest hits thing. And the last thing I want to do that I can admit is to put out, or to not put out, recycled music. Yes, I did a few re-releases on digital, but that was digital, and it was some of my best top 5 projects that really made a hit. And of course, you know, at the end of this video, I can show the projects that I do have out physically, right? Which then leads me into this. I don't want to become that artist that's going to make bullshit music. I don't want to become that artist. You know, when an artist puts out a lot of their main work, a lot of stuff that they have always wanted to say and do in music, then after about a while, when they start to run out, you know, you see them put out a lot of BS music, and I don't want to do that. In terms of me, what is considered BS music and the music that's out today, I don't want to go into that category. I don't want to go into that lane, because if I do that, then I will be living a lie. I don't want to do that. That's not me. I'm not a party person. I'm not. And you know, there's that thing that's going to be that question in terms of, well, do you have any music that you're holding on to that you can put out? There's a yes answer, and then there's a no. The yes answer is yes with songs that I have written during my middle school and high school and out of my high school years. By the time you guys see this video, I'm 30 years old. Those were songs for things that I was doing, what I was feeling, what I was going through, and what I was experiencing at the time, and plus the places that I was in, and plus the mindset and the stage that I was once in. Yes, I could record those songs, but it wouldn't feel the same. It would feel forced, because I'm no longer that person. I'm no longer going through or doing what I did during the process and the writings of those songs. So if I were to record it, it wouldn't feel real for me. It wouldn't feel real. That's why I'm not doing it. And then your no question is no, because I want to make sure that I have everything put out once I'm retired, which I am, because I don't want to be sitting on anything once I'm done. I do not. Which then goes into the next question. Yes, I was starting to recycle old music. I was, because again, I want to spread out what I had left, and of course, recycling insurance because I had nothing else. Recorded, of course. You know, I'd done the music thing, and by the time at the end of this video, you will see some clips of the music that I have out physically from then and now. You guys will see that, most definitely, without a doubt. There's going to be some that probably are not in the video, which would be the Underground Prince 1 and 3, which I'll definitely will show that, because I have like one copy left. As far as how much music I have put out in total, that I really don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. The reason why I say I can't answer it is because I have done a lot of music digitally and a lot of music physically. Because the music that I will show at the end of this video are pretty much going to be the updated ones with the covers and stuff on them. To be honest about that. And there are a lot more that I put out when, you know, my quality wasn't the best, but it was okay, especially during my bootleg DJ days as well. Which also goes in the physical, because I have a lot of physical music that I just never had covers for that I did manage to put out somehow. So I have no idea how much music I have put out, because I've been doing it for 9 years. I started in the summer of 2010, and till now of, you know, 2019. You know, I can save this. You know, when I started out as a bootleg DJ. Artists were giving me songs that they wanted out, and I would put them out on my DJ stuff, and that is considered bootlegging, because a lot of songs I would also snatch as well. And then, as a vocal artist, I was putting out freestyles before trying to do full songs, and I was giving them out to people. And then when I tried to do something a bit serious, you know, I had my ups and downs where some would move and some wouldn't. You know, again, my quality maybe wasn't at the best like it was now, but a lot of people, you know, gravitated towards me and listened to me. And then I felt like my music at the time when it was being stepped up, that it wasn't where it was at. And of course, by the videos that you guys see on this channel, by the Butt Bandit playlist, you know, all goes into the reason why I left Wayne in the first place. But with music reasons, things just weren't where they at, and I chose to leave. So I decided to reboot a lot of projects. Not a lot. I don't want to say a lot. Let me correct myself. I decided to reboot a few, which is very little. Everything else decided to be brand new. And then I decided to do my comeback after I stepped up quality equipment, put money into stuff in the mid of 2016, and then with the project that came out first, which was Psycho 2016, then C-Town's Keeper 7 followed up by Straight Outta Columbia as well, and then Bad followed up by Dangerous, and then Stand By Me. And, you know, I can admit, you know, I had some projects that hit, some projects that did okay, and some projects that didn't do good at all. So, you know, I can definitely admit that. However, no matter what, I had two places to where I had my music at physically, which is over at High Fashion Clothing, that gave me the black community, and then over at Variety Record Shop, that gave me the white community. And it's nice to know that I have followers, that I have listeners, that I may actually have fans. And this is how you know you have fans and listeners, is when people start stealing the CDs out of cases without wanting to pay for them. That's how you know, and I had that. I had a lot of empty cases, but in a way, you know, that lets me know I got fans. And at the same time, that's also bad for business, because I'm not making money, and the business ain't making money either doing that. So there's that. Plus, my streams are really, really good, really up there on reverbnation. I'm surprised people still checking for that. And of course, SoundCloud. I was on Spotify, but I took my stuff down on Spotify because, you know, Spotify wants to make everything an exclusive and have people, you know, pay for, I think $20-$30 a month, and then pay for like what, I think like $1 per song to listen to. Plus, you also want to make the artist pay a monthly fee and a fee as well just to listen to his own or her music on Spotify. Before they did that, it was for free. And I don't even know if I had any streams, if I had any followers, because they wanted me to pay to see those things. So once Spotify started doing that, I took a lot of my music down from there. So I'm like, you know what, let me not even, so I left, right? Because if I'm paying more money, I'm going to be making less back. So there's definitely that. I still get paid from SoundCloud, but I have never touched my SoundCloud pay at all, and I'm not going to. I think I'm going to let that build up and build up. And then maybe once I'm 65, I'll cash that out. Because I've been being paid from SoundCloud since, I think, somewhere in 2012 till now. Plus, I'm an artist over there as well, but I'm my own independent artist because I'm not signed to a 360 deal. They came to me, so I got to work out my own stuff. So there's that. I do know reverbnation. They definitely owe money. They owe royalties to a lot of artists, and they ain't paying. Of course, that's Jay-Z's brand, and I talked about that before. It makes me really question him as a business person because he left that once stuff got too real, once it started really picking up. You know, with me going through the changes I did and the quality changes in the music I put out, with me lasting the way I did, is because, you know, if you're chasing a single, if you're chasing that one hit song your entire career as a mixtape artist, then you're going to be chasing that, and then people are going to be expecting something from you. And when there's only very little songs and you're still trying to chase that one in particular song, there's going to come a time where people just ain't going to stop checking for you. Or, no, people will. Let me correct myself. Let me slow down. If you keep chasing a song, right, that one song, even though you got a couple of songs already out, but if you're still chasing that one song, there's going to be a time where people are going to stop checking for you. They're going to stop doing it. They don't want to check for you anymore. And it's best just to do the music. And the advice that I can give, you know, I decided to do the freestyle thing, to put out freestyles. Then do something rough draft, which is an EP, followed up by a mixtape. Then a full project, which is an album. And it's really best just to do the music and put it out there, to put just projects out there. You know, you don't have to chase after one thing. You know, if you have that one hit song, maybe even a couple of them, yes, and that will come in time. Just like if you have that one project that really hits, you may have a couple more that will follow behind that. You know, I truly experienced those things. You know, I have. And I've been, you know, really putting out music. You know, to me, there's no excuse or no reason why somebody shouldn't be putting out music if you're an artist. If you're not serious about it, then you shouldn't do it at all. And I say this before, you know, you have some people, insert someone that says, well, he ain't doing the music, you ain't doing nothing. Well, that person is, they see me doing what I'm doing. They see me putting out the music I was putting out, the projects that were out everywhere. The streams, the plays I was getting, the feedback I was also getting from physical music that goes back into my music being out in certain places, and of course, hearing my music. You know, that person wasn't putting out the music because they're lazy and not serious about it. And of course, they refuse to fully invest into themselves like I did. And I talk about this, you know, what is the definition of investing? Investing into yourself is taking out the money out your pocket, buying the equipment that you need, learning how to work the equipment, and doing it yourself, and then putting it out there and trying to make some money back from that to put into the next thing, rather than going to somebody else and paying them, because you're investing into them doing that, not yourself. they can choose to do whatever they want, whatever you want to work with, whatever you're doing. So that's the definition of investing into yourself, followed by not investing into yourself properly. With those being said, are the reasons, why I'm now retired from music. Plus, I've been moved on from music for a while, and that comes a time with any artist. You're gonna find other interests to get into. I know I did. I definitely found other things that I preferred to have interest in that I did. That happens. And then me just being tired from music. I'm just tired from it. So, that being said, are the reasons why I'm now officially fully retired. I'm thankful for my journey that I've been through, the stuff that I learned, the people that I have met, the goods, the bads, the ups and downs of my music journey, and I can say that I made some money in it. I can say that I lost money, and I can say that I retired with 200 blank CDs left. Because that's a good thing. If I retire with that much left over, that goes to show that you still may have some projects left in you. For certain. And plus, I retired with a lot of CD disc covers and a lot of CD cases too. I set out to do the music thing. I accomplished those goals, and may not be where I wanted to be at in the first place with it, which was being famous. I definitely got somewhere with it. And thank you guys, and I'm out.
Who says I'm not doing music?